Right, buddy, welcome back. We have a huge update on Matheus Cunha to Manchester United, which we'll be talking about. We'll be going through what's been said and some interesting stuff. Now, we haven't done a news video in a while, and obviously there's been a lot of interest from Matheus Cunha recently. Obviously, after the game against Wolves, there's been some huge update on it from Simon Jones in the Mail, suggesting that Manchester United getting closer to an agreement with Matheus Cunha over a move this summer. United are hopeful of having terms in place by next month. Newcastle are seen as the main competitors for Cunha's signature. However, he looks to have been swayed by the prospect of playing a pivotal role in Manchester United's rebuild under Ruben Amorim. Now, you guys know this would be one of my favourite signings. I think Cunha is one of the best ball-carrying players, one of the best players in the Premier League, to be honest with you. If we look at his goals, you look at what he does for Wolves, it's fantastic. Now, yeah, Newcastle, the main prospect. Amorim has had no secret of his admiration, praising his versatility and goal output. He was obviously spotted in conversation with Cunha after United and Wolves met on Molineux and again in the tunnel on Sunday at Old Trafford. United also hope to sign Liam Delap. But again, listen, on Matheus Cunha, we know United have been linked to him quite a bit. He's eager to work under Ruben Amorim. And yeah, that's the main thing. Now, for me, I would love to sign Cunha. I think he's the sort of profile that we need. £62.5 million would be absolutely perfect to sign him. And I think he'd go straight into this Manchester United team as that left 10, or even the right 10 if you want. But he would go straight into that team, and the versatility, the quality that he offers. Now, there are so many benefits of signing someone like Matheus Cunha. Again, every signing has their negatives. I think his temper at times is sometimes something that you have to look at as a bit of a concern. I think his quality on the ball is one of his best attributes. But again, sometimes he does have that fiery attitude, and sometimes that is something that you need. As I said, if I was Manchester United, I'd be all over signing this deal. Newcastle, there'll be lots of clubs interested. Newcastle, Liverpool, City, most Premier League clubs will be interested in him because he's one of those better players. And as I've talked about a lot, United is going to be another one where you have to sell to buy. And I think there's a lot of money we can generate by selling players. I think you look at Sancho, Rashford, Anthony, Eriksen leaving on a free, Lindelof leaving on a free, Johnny Evans leaving on a free. You look at Malacia potentially leaving. There is options and there is opportunity for Manchester United to raise finance, and I think that's something that we can do. Again, we're going to need 62.5 million, but he's one of those players that you cannot afford to miss out. There aren't many players like him. I mean, even Mbeumo's kind of like him, but he's on a different profile. But yeah, as I said, Cunha was straight into that Manchester United team. He'd go straight into that left 10. And again, he's obviously someone who, he hasn't worked in the Amorim before, but he's been speaking and obviously having conversation with Manchester United. The fact that United hope to wrap it up next month shows their intention. I think he's going to be one of the first signings that Manchester United have made. And look at Wolves, I think he's 25. I can't remember where he was at before Wolves. I think Atletico Madrid. But he has got that sort of talent and prospect that Manchester United need. In terms of other signings, obviously Liam Delap, someone that Manchester United have been linked to. Obviously Ipswich getting relegated, £30 million would be the price for someone like him. Again, he's a signing I'll be all over. But as I said, there are options out there. There are players that Manchester United can sign. And I think Matheus Cunha should be the one for me. Listen, if you watched him, he probably didn't have the greatest game against United on Sunday. But I remember when we played him at Molineux, he was ball carrying, he was doing the madness, switching the ball like it was nothing, tackling, score. I don't know if he scored. I know he scored from the corner. Like, he is just a nuisance to play. And I remember 2023, I believe, 2022, 23 or 2020, one of the seasons anyway. First game of the season, we played Wolves at home. We actually beat them 1-0 by a Rafa Varane goal. And that was the game where Matheus Cunha really stole the show. And that was the game he really burst onto the scene. He's a very, very talented player. As I said, Manchester United are eager. They want to sign him. He's going to be one of those signings Manchester United go all out for. And yeah, the fact that United want to get it done quick shows their intention, shows their aim to go and sign Matheus Cunha. But yeah, I'm going to... Listen, imagine him, Osimhen and Ahmad, or him, Osimhen and Bruno as a front three. It'd honestly be ridiculous. But it looks like Cunha is very close. The club are hopeful to finalise the terms by next month. Cunha attracted to be a key role in Manchester United. A move to Manchester United appealed for Matheus Cunha. A lack of UCL football should United not win the UEL would not deter the player. Newcastle have contacted Matheus Cunha representatives to join to gauge his interest over a transfer, but Cunha would prefer to join Manchester United. So it was a dream move for him. I think this makes a lot of sense. Quality player on the ball. And yeah, I think he'd be an instant elevator. He'd change the team massively. He's got that attitude, he's got the ability. And again, I think he'd change the team. Left foot, right foot, he can do it a lot. And yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to leave it there. But well, I hope he does sign for Manchester United. As I said, he has got the technical ability, he has got the quality. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching. Hope you did enjoy. That has been the latest on Matheus Cunha. He is likely to join Manchester United. It is seen as his dream move, and he's one of those players for me who Manchester United have missed out on before, but should be looking to sign this summer. Let me know your thoughts. Is there any other players you would like United to sign? Is there any other videos you want to see on the channel as well? As you have a couple of days off before you prepare for the game against Bournemouth. But yeah, it's going to be a very, very important season for United next season. And I think Cunha should be one of the first targets that Manchester United go and sign. We look at it from Ruben Amorim's perspective. We need someone with that quality. Right now we have Højlund. No, even for the 10s, we have Mainu who plays there, Bruno, Ahmad, and Xerxes. Like, they're the 4 that can really play this. So we're going to need someone else. If you want to look at utilising Ahmad as well as the right wing back, you're going to need someone else in that position. And I think Cunha does have that ability. But yeah, sorry I've been rambling on. We'll be back 7 PM tomorrow, every day at 7 PM now with a new video. It may not always be news related. Sometimes could be previews. I've got a video talking about youth players coming out tomorrow. But I just wanted to do a quick update for the 7 PM slot about Manchester United signing Matheus Cunha. As I said, I did a video a couple of days ago that went up suggesting that Manchester United should sign him, and I can still back that opinion. It's going to cost us 62.5 million. But again, listen, he's one of those transformative signings. And again, it allows Bruno to move deeper. And I think that's where Bruno operates best. And we really have that creative spark. In terms of if we don't get Cunha, and it'd be very disappointing if we don't. But if we don't, Mbeumo would be the only other alternative, really. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.